What's going on, guys? Shadow Raj here, and today is another super windy day, gusting around 40 miles an hour. So today we'll be in the car, but we're gonna hunt for a shiny Blacephalon, and we're gonna try to do some Shadow Registeel raids, try to get a shiny one of those. That'd be pretty awesome. And we'll also get out every once in a while, walk a park, and hatch eggs. Hopefully we can get a shiny Mantike and a shiny Magby. So with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, we're back with the Blacephalon raid. Let's hope we can kick the day off with a shiny. That'd be pretty awesome, right? And we did not. And at 1838, so not a hundo either, but you know, hopefully we can get that shiny today before 5 o'clock, and then we can focus on Stack Attacka. Alright, we just brought down our first Registeel, so they'll be entered into the decks, and if we could get a shiny on the first one of this, that'd be pretty awesome, because these are a little bit tough to do without a big group, but you never know. We might be able to get it, and that'd be fantastic. And if not, at least we got it entered into the decks. So let's see, are we gonna get the mint green shiny? We are not, and a 1356. And there it is, being registered to the decks. That's pretty awesome. So we've got two of the several Registeels that we need to get, but is it any good? No, not really, but we'll take it. Another raid has been brought down. Let's see if this one will finally be the one. Let's see if we can get a dark blue. That's what we're looking for. That's what we need. We've done several of these now, and I hope it doesn't drag out too much longer. But do we get it here? We got friendship, and we did not. And at 1832, so not the greatest either. Blacephalon number 3 on the day. I mean, clowns are supposed to make you laugh, right? They're supposed to make you happy, but this one has not done that for us. It's been very depressing, actually, so hopefully we can turn it around right here, be really fantastic. And to those of you that have, you know, both of them, the Stack Attacka and the Blacephalon, congratulations. What's it like to be good at the game? But let's see if we can get one here. We did not, and at 1837, so just as good as the other one. We got another raid defeated, and my record for legendaries without a shiny was 84, and that was Giratina Altered. And hopefully we don't come anywhere close to that. We're not close to it right now, but I was just saying for reference, in case you're wondering what the longest one it took me to get was, that was Giratina Altered 84 raids. So let's see if we can get this one here. We did not, and at 1809, so that is just terrible. Well, since he doesn't want to make us smile with a shiny, let's see if they'll make us smile with terrible stats. And almost the floor, but oh well. On to the next one. Before we go over to our next raid, we've got some eggs hatching. Let's see what we get here. Number 1's a Mantike, unfortunately, not shiny. How about number 2? Another Mantike, we'll take that. And number 3 is a Magby. So the things that we need, just no Badoos, please. And number 4 is a Mantike. Come on, buddy, be shiny. How about number 5? Another Mantike. And number 6 is a Badoo. Okay. How about number 7? Another Badoo. Okay, hopefully that's the end of them. Number 8 is a Magby. And number 9, shiny Mantike. Nope, another Magby, but we'll take it. Take a look at these real quick and see if there's any hundos in here. Definitely not, but oh well. We've got another Blacephalon here, and hopefully our luck will change on this one. I'm not sure exactly how many we're at now. Probably close to 30, I would say, but still no luck with it. We've got plenty of time though, so hopefully we can get it. If not, you know, we'll get it eventually. But sooner than later is always better. So can we get it here? We did not still, and at 1848. We got one of those yesterday. Remember, if you switch the 4 and the 8, you got the hundo, but we didn't get it here. And yet another Blacephalon has been defeated. We might do this one and another one, and then maybe take a break, hatch some eggs. We've only hatched one batch of eggs today so far, but let's see if we can get the shiny here. That'd be really nice. We still didn't get it, and at 826, so just terrible. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll take it. We've got another Blacephalon, and it feels like when you don't get the shiny, it feels like you've done way more raids. than you actually have. Or maybe that's just me. Let me know down in the comments if you feel that way sometimes. Like you may have only done 15, 20 raids, but it feels like you've done 60. But let's see if we can change our luck right here. Come on, be shiny, and you're still not. And at 1855. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, this is fun. This raid is complete and we got 9 rare candies, and we're gonna do a little reverse psychology. We don't want the shiny. We really don't. Don't give us a shiny. We want anything but that. And be white. And you are. Dang it, that did not work at all. And at 1820, terrible IVs. There once was a clown in Go whose shiny refused to show. Day after day we did raid after raid, and the shiny just said no. Boy, oh boy, I thought that would work. Gave it a little nursery rhyme, but it didn't, so well, hunt continues. Alright guys, we're back with another raid, and this is gonna be the last one for a little bit. I gotta go to my sister's birthday celebration, so there'll be some time, but once we're done with that, we'll be able to do remote raids if the raids are no longer active in my area. But either way, we're not giving up. We're gonna keep going. Hopefully we can get one here though. This would be freaking awesome. Then we can do the stack attack. But survey says it is still not shiny and at 1825, so it is just gosh awful. Just gosh awful. But we'll go ahead and take a look if we catch this dang thing. You know, sometimes you won't catch them. It's been a minute since I haven't caught one, now that I say that, and just jinxed myself and it's gonna run away, but we'll see. I'll be back once we catch it. We've got it caught. Let's just go ahead for fun, take a look, and about the middle finger, so that's not very nice, but this thing hasn't been nice to us yet. But like I said, we're not gonna give up, we're gonna keep grinding. All right, we're back at it after the birthday party, so we got the top open on the Jeep, and hopefully we'll get a shiny here. There's a few more out that we'll be able to do before we have to rely on remote raids. I did do one stack attacker remote raid, but I didn't get anything good, but I did get some other good stuff while we were at the party. But let's go ahead and see if we can get a shiny here. That would just top it off and make everything amazing, but we did not. And at 1803, so that is terrible. That's probably the floor. All right, we have it caught, and let's go ahead and see. Is it the floor? It's one off, so it's a 10, 10, 11. It was close though, but like I said, we got a few more that we can do, so we are back with another Blacephalon, and maybe this one will be the shiny. And I think there's 4 more after this one that we can do until we have to use remote raids, but let's go ahead and see if we can get it right here. We did not, and at 1837, so it's better than what we have been getting, but not the greatest. Alright guys, we are here with our last Blacephalon unless we do remote raids, but we're gonna first do stack attacker, and if we get a shiny stack attacker, then I'll use the rest of my 20 on the Blacephalon. But this will be our 41st encounter, so we are doubled odds, but still haven't got one. We keep getting 1848. I've seen that number quite a few times, but can we finally get a blue one here? We cannot. And a 1860, so it's decent, but unfortunately it's not blue. But that's all right. We got some other shinies today that we needed, so that's pretty awesome. The raid I did before the birthday, there was actually a lit Leo outside of that gym while we were doing that raid, and my gotcha picked it up, so that's one that we got. Haven't checked the stats. We also hatched a Magby, so that's pretty freaking awesome. Fortunately, I didn't get it recorded, but you know, it is what it is. Let's catch this and then we'll check it out. We've got this one caught, and it is not too bad. We'll definitely take that. That's pretty awesome. That's a 91 IV, so that's pretty sweet. And if we go ahead and look at our Pokedex, that was our 41st one, so hopefully we can get the shiny soon. And we'll go through our shinies for the day. You guys seen this Cubone, which was our first one. It was right at midnight, so that was pretty awesome. And then we got a Pat Rat, we got a Remoraid, We got another Remoraid. And there's the Scyther I was talking about. So most of these were caught by the gotcha. I did catch, that was caught by the gotcha when we were doing that raid before the birthday. And then I caught this while we were at the birthday. So that was pretty awesome, just a random raid. But we'll definitely take that. And then, I didn't even know I had a Vulpix, but I guess my gotcha got a Vulpix too. And then we hatched this Magby, so that's pretty freaking awesome. We'll definitely take it. Now all we need to hatch is that Mantike. I really hope we can get it. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you liked it, consider leaving a like and smashing that subscribe button. I'd really appreciate it. We're less than 100 away from 40,000 subscribers, and that is just amazing. I really appreciate everybody. And comment down below, let me know how your egg hatches have been. Have you hatched anything that you needed? Do you have the boosted shinies like the Remoraid or the Fletchling? Let me know down in the comments. And with that being said, I'll see you next time.